Warhammer Underworlds. I am your host, the General, and with me, as always, is the Wookiee. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How you doing, General?
Well, I'm not too sure after that amazing battle cry you just had. I'm feeling the Wookiee sound and roar of war cometh. So we're playing another Beastgrave game of Warhammer Underworlds. I am running the Grymwatch in their second outing against Grashrak's Despoilers.
Yes.
And looking very much forward to this. This is kind of like our second game in Beastgrave together. And without further ado, let's get right stuck in the game. So we made a roll-off, and Wookiee won the roll-off. So he made me choose to place the board first. I chose this board, and I placed it here, and then the Wookiee then placed his board. We then alternated the objectives, as you can see. And finally, we placed lethal tokens. I'm becoming a big fan of the lethal tokens because it's like a screw you mechanic, and it makes me chuckle. So we've got now four lethal areas, which are pretty cool. So without further ado, before we start to set up our war badge, we should go through our war bands, correct, and what they do. Okay, perfect. So I'll go with the Grymwatch. I'm really loving the Grymwatch. A unique playstyle for me. Without further ado, I'll start with the Royal Butcher. See, these are an old Bretonnian noble warband that have come into the mountain and for some reason morphed and turned into ghouls. However, they do not know what has transcended upon them, and they still think they are these noble knights, except they are cannibalistic and all sorts of treacheries going on. That's what happens when you enter the mountain. All right, so the Royal Butcher, he's a Crypt Ghoul hunter. The Crypt Ghoul key is a very important keyword for this warband. I'll tell you why in a second. His weapons are the Butcher's Hooks, which has a range of 1. It's 2 attack dice, which are the swords, and then does 1 damage. He has a movement of 4, a dodge of 1, and he's got 2 health. When he flips, I'll let you know what it does. Then we have the Master Talon, Crypt Ghoul hunter. He's just got teeth and claws. He's a bit of a cannibal here. And he's got a movement of 1, same as the Butcher. 2 attacks, swords, 1 damage, same stats as the Butcher. A 4 movement, 1 dodge, 2 health. Moving on to the Knight's Herald. Movement, a range of 1 for combat. He's using Strangler's Claws. That's his weapon, so he kind of like strangles your neck and all that kind of groovy stuff. 2 attack dice, swords, 1 damage, movement 4, 1 dodge, 2 health. And then we move to Griswold Greatsword, the knight and his great sword. He still thinks he's a knight in shining armor, and he thinks he's holding his broadsword. If only he knew.
Really, it's like a chicken leg, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Right? So he's got the Great Club. That's his weapon. It's a range of 1, 2 swords, 3 damage. Okay, he has got a movement of 4, 1 dodge, and 3 health. And here we have Duke Crackmarrow of a noble family, and he is the leader of this privileged warband, and he has a range of 2 with a halberd. So he's got a range of 2, which is quite interesting. It's 2 dice hammers, and it does 2 damage. Okay, he has a movement of 4. He's got 1 dodge, and he has a health of 4. Now he has a special skill. He is a hunter, but he's also the leader. He's got Ghoul Call, which is an action. Place the scatter dice token in any hex and roll 1 attack dice to determine a direction. Place 1 friendly Crypt Ghoul. So the Crypt Ghouls are these 3 here. That is out of action in the furthest empty square from the scatter token in that direction. So that's an action. But he also has Muster, which is at the start of the action phase. So before we activate in the start of action phase, this fighter makes a Ghoul Call action. This is not an activation. So on the start of my second activation, if any of these 3 are out, I can bring them back alive for free. And it won't cost me an action, basically, on any hex anywhere on the board. Okay? I then have the Duke's Harriers, which are these big, massive, giant bats. They have fangs for their weapons. They have a range of 1, 3 dice, swords, 1 damage. They have a movement of 5, a dodge of 1 dice, and 3 health. They ignore lethal hexes. but they cannot capture or occupy objectives. But they cannot. So it says here, can move through occupied hexes, but cannot end their movement on an occupied hex. This fighter cannot be given attack action upgrades and cannot hold objectives. And then we have another hunter. So you got 3 hunters and you got 3 Crypt Ghouls. You have Valric the Tracker, which is a movement of 1, 2 attack dice swords, and 2 damage. She's quite a beast in combat compared to the others, basically. She has a range. She has a movement of 4, movement of 1, 3 health. That is the Grymwatch warband. How they flip turn into their inspired version. If there are if there are fewer than 2 enemy fighters, then they all flip. That's how cool they are.
At the end of a
phase. An actual phase. All right. It now goes to you, my good sir.
So only get 2 chances to get him to the gold side.
Bring it.
All right. So Grashrak's Despoilers are led by Grashrak Fellhoof.
Yeah.
And he is my leader. He's a spellcaster. At the start of the game, and whenever an enemy fighter is taken out of action, put a ritual counter on this card. And then reaction is during a friendly fighter's attack action, before the attack roll, remove a ritual counter from this card. If you do, you can reroll 1 dice in that attack.
Nice.
He's got an obsidian blade that is 2 dice looking for hammers, and it does 2 damage. He's 4 movement, 1 dodge, and 4 health. And then his right-hand man, Draknar.
He's a bit of a beast.
He is a 4 movement, 3 health, which is a little disappointing, I do have to say. But he swings a 2 dice looking for hammers and does 3 damage with that. And then you've got Ushkor. Ushkor is a sneaky little devil. He's a hunter with a bow. He's got a short bow that has a range of 3, 2 dice looking for swords that does 1 damage, and he's got a flint knife for when he gets in close, he stabs him in the kidney.
Ouch.
4 movement, 1 dodge, 2 health, though. A little bit of a glass cannon there. Gnarl, the hunter, is also got a short bow, range of 3, 2 dice looking for swords for 1 damage, and he has a flint axe for when you get in close, he can cut off your arm. 4 movement, 1 dodge, and 2 health.
Okay.
And then Murgoth Halfhorn is got a short spear that's 1 space away, 2 dice looking for swords, does 2 damage. He's 4 movement, 1 dodge, and 3 health.
Gotcha.
So he's got a little bit more health. And then Horsh the Sneak is the secret weapon.
The assassin.
He is. He has a short spear that goes 1 space and has 2 dice looking for swords with 1 damage. He's got 4 movement, 1 dodge, and 2 health. But his action, if this fighter is in an edge hex and has no move tokens, place them in any edge hex and give them a charge token. So he can sneak across the board and hopefully take out something on your side.
I hope not. All right. Without further ado, next thing we do is we draw cards. All our decks are already pre-shuffled. So we draw our objective cards, and then which is 3. And then if we don't like what we've got in our hand, we've got to if we don't like one of them, we've got to basically discard all of them and take another 3. And then we take 5. Then we draw 5 gambit and power cards. Yeah, I'm holding my hand. I've got a pretty decent hand from both. I've had a fairly okay draw. All right. Without further ado, we then pick 4 dice, and then we make a roll, and then whoever roll it in the Warhammer community. Okay, roll it on the board if you want. That's fine.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be on the dice tray.
I forgot about the dice tray.
All right, so I got a critical, and you got. All right, now I have a fantastic total of 7 people on my warband in comparison to your 6. Which means you're still going to go first, but I want to force you to place because I want to see where you're going.
Okay.
Do you see how I did that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So I will place Horsh the Sneak.
Obviously, it's kind of rude having his back towards me, you know.
Especially since you can see his bun.
If he was wearing some sort of, cloth, if it was a bit more respectable, like my lot here. Actually, when you think about it. You know, my lot think they're respectable, but they're as badly dressed as you are.
Yeah, but He's got some fur on the crack at least.
All right.
You know?
Well, without further ado, I'll place my character, and I will place the Knight's Herald. Come to me, my pretties. I see flesh. Flesh. That's what he says anyway. He's got a few issues he needs to deal with.
He does. He has a few.
He hasn't sat down with psychiatric help that he needs right now. Unfortunately, the mountain doesn't provide any sort of welfare support.
Murgoth Halfhorn.
Murgoth Halfhorn! And I will see your Murgoth Halfhorn, and I will place the Master Talon.
I will put Gnarl here.
Oh crap, these bloody archers are going to be the death of me. They will be the death of me. Alright, hold on. So, I need to think about this. Alright, I'll have the lady. The lady is going to go... this is Valeric Tracker. I'm going to stay out of your ranges, but I will put... depending on where you're going, I'll put her over here.
Just out of range.
Just out of range. Yes, sir.
Let's get another archer in here. We'll have Urskor go there.
I'm liking the fact that all near that death pit I put just there, that lethal axe. Oh, yes.
My Sarlacc pit is turned to my side.
Right, and then I'm going to put... this is not good. This is very bad, matey. I'm going to put my beat stick over here.
Let's put Felhoof in. He'll lead from the middle.
And then I'm going to put my leader here.
And Draknar's going to go here.
Oh, Mr. Beatstick himself. Interesting. And then I'm going to put this chappie over here.
Still your turn. I'm out.
Oh, and then I'm here. There you go. Done. Right, so without further ado, we've placed all our characters. We've got our cards. It really is who goes first. You have an extra crypt because you placed before me, and I get nothing. So you've automatically won the roll, to be honest. The roll is yours.
I got 2 more crits.
Yeah. All right. So you get the first. You
I
get
will
to
go
choose.
first.
Would you like to go first?
I will go first, yes. Let's do it.
All right.
So he can only bring back the things that have the Ghoul keyword.
Yeah. So it would be. These 3 chaps. So 1, 2, 3.
The front row.
The front row. These 2 and this person here. Check my objectives. Make sure I stay on point.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna charge.
Oh, here we go. Brutality is here. Interesting.
So Draknar, he is going to attack your leader.
Okay.
He's got 2 dice. He's looking for hammers, and we're going to go ahead and use my ritual counter that I got at the beginning of the game so that I get 1 reroll.
Oh, wow. This is brutality. What have we got?
Nothing.
I laugh at you, Shaq.
My 1 reroll.
There we go. What do you got? Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm just going to sit and say, he's a dead beast. Beastie, you are.
Walked into the zombie feast.
Yes, you have. I mean, you know what? That was an aggressive move. And if you pulled off a hammer and a crit, I would have been in trouble. So something I would probably done the same thing. So it goes to the power face. We have the super assassin seeing this. And it's like, oh no, this is bad, Mickey. This is very bad. All right. Shit.
Oh, action or cards. Okay.
Okay. So let's do this. Oh dear.
That was so bad.
That was bad.
I mean, it's
So bad.
It's not a bad idea, but filling kind of sucks.
The fluffing. It saved my bacon. It saved my bacon. It did save my bacon, actually. I got lucky.
All right, so I'm going to play Confusion first.
What did I do?
Choose 2 friendly fighters that are adjacent to each other. Place each fighter in the hex that the other was in. So
See, he has a plan. He has a plan. That changes the name of the gang.
Well, that's bad. I'm not. That's bad.
No, that's
Putting
good.
myself on
That's
the,
good.
on the-
Put it there.
Never mind. Hold on.
All right.
I put myself on the Sarlacc pit side, which is what I was trying to do to him, was push him into it.
And kill him in one go. See how smart that was. That was a brute. That was a very good move, Wookie.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
shame.
if you would've
Shame
cost
that you.
three
Oh,
games to
I'm
do
just
that.
glad you didn't pull it off. That would be my leader dead instantly. Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Yeah, I'm gonna do confusion, but I'm just gonna change it. We're gonna go like this instead.
That makes more sense. All right. I am not playing any action, any power gambit. So it's back to you. Are you playing anything else, my good sir?
Nope. Your activation, sir.
Okay. So interesting. All right. This is actually quite interesting. So what I'm going to do, and let's see if it works. First of all, is I'm gonna the Griswold the Greatsword eyes the Beastman, and then I am going to do a charge, which is turn the turn counter here, burn that. Goes 1, 2 to here, and then I'm going to play a reaction, which is combat drill. After a friendly fighter's move action made as part of a charge action, choose another friendly fighter. The chosen fighter makes a move action, which will be this person here, and must end that move action adjacent to the fighter making the charge action. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. All right, and then
So does he get a move token?
he gets a move token. He gets a move token. Okay.
Wrong guy.
I'm sorry. Well, he gets a
There we
move
go.
token. And then I do my charge. So he gets 3 attack dice. Gristle Greatsword gets his broadsword, or what he thinks is a broadsword. In fact, it's a big, massive bone club.
Isn't he this
he
guy
rolls,
here?
he rolls
2
two
dice.
swords. Sorry, two swords. But I need swords, half circle, full circle, because I've got 3 people adjacent to you. So here we go. Oh, I'm sorry, I rolled one off. That's a critical. Oh, here we go.
This is ridiculous.
So I have a critical. You have 1 dodge. So you need a critical to stop me. Oh, he stops me. Unbelievable.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, so bad.
That's so good.
That's so
Oh,
bad.
he needed that.
Big time, right?
That is
All right. So power
good.
phase. Power phase. Am I going to play any other? So I just played combat drill. So let me discard that over here. It goes to my power phase. Am I going to do anything? You know what? I'm actually not going to. I haven't got anything to play. So it's now back to you, sir.
Back to me. I like it. As far as power cards, it's back to me.
Yes.
I'm going to play Baying Anger. So, +1 dice to the first range 1 or range 2 attack action made by a friendly fighter in the next activation.
Okay. +1 dice. Or +1 damage.
+1 dice.
Okay.
Anything from you? As far
No,
as-
I pass.
Okay. We'll hold on to that, and that's it. So my turn, right?
Yep, your turn, sir.
So activation number 2 on this side. So let's. Oh, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get Felhoof in. 1, 2, 3, 4. If Thraknar's in with the zombies, then Felhoof's coming in too.
This is bloody. There you go.
All right, so I get +1 dice. So we got 3 dice looking for hammers for 2 damage
On who?
on Chicken Wing Boy.
Okay, on
Chicken Leg Boy. Sorry.
Griswold. Griswold.
All right, here we go. We've got a crit and 2 hammers.
So whatever happens, you've done it, to be honest. I'll roll it anyway. See if I block anything. I think I don't. No. So I take 2 points of damage.
Yep.
Fair play, sir. And it's now the power phase.
Power phase. I got no power phase because he's not a hunter.
Okay. Are you going to do anything?
I pass.
You pass. Okay. This is actually quite important. I have 3 actions. I got to do my actions wisely. So I'm going to activate my leader, and I'm just going to attack you because I've got a halberd, which is 2 squares, and I've got 2 supporting guys. So here we go. I'm looking for some kill here. Here we go.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for hammers. And I do
Hammers.
Hammers. I'm doing 2 damage. I get a critical. Oh, and I got a support as well because I've got 2 supports. I got both. So you're gonna get 2 regardless because you can only get a crit.
So for Draknar, right?
Oh yeah.
So he's looking for a crit.
No.
Nope. He gets a shield.
So you take 2 points of damage, my good sir.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. And it goes to my power phase, which I am not going to do anything. I pass.
I pass as well, so we'll move on to my 3rd activation.
Okay.
Oh, what do we got here? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to charge. He's going to shoot his short bow at the guy with the chicken wing, or the chicken leg, I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's Gnarl, right? Yep. So Gnarl's got 2 dice. He's looking for swords to do 1 damage.
No.
He didn't get it. Well, he has an adjacent, and I got a support.
Well, I have an adjacent as well.
Okay. So it cancels out.
Yeah. So that doesn't happen. It goes to your power phase.
No power. Pass.
I'm passing as well. Are you going to continue to pass, my good man?
Yep.
So it goes to my 3rd action. And here's my 3rd action. I'm going to charge with the Duke Crackmarrow. I'm going to attack him again. Going to go for the kill. And I've got 2 supports. A hammer and a grit! There is nothing he can do here! He's a dead man! Take him off 2 points of damage, and that's a glory point for the Duke and his warband. Alright. Goes to my power phase. I will take that glory, and I'll play a reaction as well. I should have done this already, but if you don't mind, I would like to do this. Before I do my damage, choose another friendly fighter, push them 3 hexes. Can I do that? Are you cool with that? I just want to push this 1 3 hexes forward.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. See?
It's a reaction?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
See, he's a gentleman. The Wookiee is a gentleman. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. That's all.
No, you have to move through the Sarlacc pit, though, if you want to.
I can do that.
I'm just
Because
kidding.
they actually
it doesn't affect
Now, for my power action, I'm going to do... When you have to give this up, it's friendly fighter from your hand. 1.
piece.
Ooh! Ooh! I'm going to do this. You're not going to like this. But I'm going to do
That's
it.
good.
I'm going to play Seized Weapon. So once... What's his name? The beast man over there?
Which one?
The one who just died.
Draknar.
So Draknar's fallen. And then Griswold, the great sword, not the great sword, seizes the weapon. When you give this upgrade to a friendly fighter from your hand, 1 adjacent enemy fighter is dealt 1 damage. 1 damage on your leader, my friend.
Fellhoof takes the damage.
Yes. Alright, so damage is done. Anything else? Am I going to play any other? Oh, it's back to you. Are you going to play any power, sir?
No.
No. Okay, so it's back to me. Am I going to play any power? No. So it's back to you, or it's your next and final action?
Final action. We're going to go 1, 2, and Ushkar is also going to attack him.
Well played.
2 dice. He's going to charge.
Nice.
So 2 dice. Looking for swords
Okay.
on Ushkar.
Oof.
2 hammers.
No, you need 2 swords. I got lucky there. All right, that's that done. It's your power phase.
I pass.
You pass. It goes to me, and I am going to pass as well. Goes to my phase, my final phase, and I'm gonna activate. He is the master of the Talon. Let me just see what he does. Yeah, I'll go for him. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then that ends my phase, basically. And that ends your phase as well.
Yep.
Let's go to scoring objectives. I'll go first, if that's okay. I've got In the Name of the King, which is a surge. Score this immediately after an activation if your warband holds... Oh, immediately. If your warband holds 3 or more objective. So I should have done this earlier, but I scored 2 glory there. I've burnt this one. So these 2 are glory there. Score this immediately when a friendly fighter with 1 or more supporting fighters, which I had supporting fighters, takes out an attack action. So apologies to our viewers, but I did that earlier on. So I just scored that one as well. I should have scored that earlier. That would have made a bit of a difference, but not so much really in the game so far. So it's not that bad. Not much has changed in what I've done anyway. And the card that I've just mentioned, I should have mentioned, I'll hold on to this. And do you want to say what you've scored? So I've scored a total of 3 plus the 1 that I've taken out. So what have you scored, sir?
Nothing. I ditched them all.
In that case, I will use Survival Instincts. Survival Instincts turns on him, which makes him into a quarry, but he's on guard. So he rolls more defense dice than normal. Okay? And his shields and things count basically on guard. So, and I also flip everyone because you only got 1 person in the zone. So because you have left fewer than 2 people in my territory.
Kill the guy with the chicken wing.
Oh, chicken wing survives. Griswold survives. Well, all right. So he's still got 1 moon left though. So he's not like he hasn't really. He's taken quite a beating from you, sir. All right. So without further ado, am I going to dump this card because I've announced it anyway, and I want to see what the other 3 are as well. I am going to dump this card. I'm going to draw 3 new cards. Have you drawn your 3 new cards, sir?
Nope. Gonna do that now.
Okay. So let's read this. Okay. Cool. Sweet. And then I think I may have to dump. So the thing is, do I dump this? Or do I keep it? This is going to be key. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Because I think it's going to be potential. So I draw 4 cards and you draw however many. How many draw cards have you drawn? 4 or 5?
I'm gonna draw that. I draw 4 to get back up to 5, and then I drew 3 new.
Okay, so I'm drawing. So what have I got? Without jokes aside, let's roll.
We just need to change the drapes and make it into my mouth.
Yeah, right. So
No crits.
I got a half circle. So
And you get to choose.
I'm going to go first, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Remove all these tokens here before we start the new phase. Reset these here. And now let's play the game. The game must be played. Alright, so that's interesting actually because I may have let you have the first action because there's a couple of things I want to do before I give you the first action. But since he's going to die anyway, because I think you could go for him anyway, because that might be a smart thing to do, I am going to activate Griswold the Inspired, and I'm going to, smack your leader. Okay, Grashrak. So he gets 3 dice, 3 swords now. He does 3 damage. This could potentially kill your leader. Is there anything I can do at this point to enhance him? No, not at the moment. So I'm just going to roll my dice. I have 1 support, so I need swords, criticals, or half circle. And that is what I'm going to roll. Here we go. I forgot my guy is still on guard because I have the survival instincts. This fighter is a quarry. If this fighter is a quarry, this fighter is on guard. So there you go. Okay. So I got a critical and I've got a sword. It's gone. Alright, so that's another point of glory.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, he could have rolled a critical, but the sword, the crit counts as a crit, and the sword basically goes through. That has been a good start to the turn. It goes to me, and it seems that it's been a good start for me. Let me just check what I'm going to do. What's your weapons? Okay, so that's no point doing that now. That doesn't help now. All right, so I'm going to do an upgrade, which is only on Valeric because I haven't seen this one before. It's the Hunter's Nose. +1 dice. Each enemy fighter is a quarry. So all your fighters now is a quarry. So it says each enemy fighter is a quarry. +1 dice to attack actions that are a quarry. Each fighter is a quarry. So I think this is only for fighters which are a quarry. It doesn't turn you into a quarry. It says each enemy fighter is a quarry. That means you've turned into quarries for her now, haven't you? I believe so. +1 dice attack. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm reading it. If I'm wrong, let me know, guys. But I think I'm pretty spot on because it just says each enemy fighter is a quarry. So now you've become a quarry with the Hunter's Nose, and I get +1 dice. So she's now on 4 dice to the fighter's attack actions that target a quarry. So it's now you, sir.
Nice. I'm gonna blood taunt.
Ooh, what's that do?
Choose a friendly fighter. They are dealt 1 damage. I'm gonna choose Ushgar. Ushgar takes a damage, but he gets a guard token, so he is now on guard.
Sweet.
And then he gets +2 dice to the first attack action made by this fighter in the next activation.
Okay, I'm just sorting my upgrades out. I'm going to do another upgrade on Valeric as well, because I want to see how that... So, Heroic Vision, plus... That's okay.
Gnarl,
okay.
This guy,
okay. I'm playing Heroic Vision, which is +1 dice to this fighter's range 1 and range 2 attacks. Actually, do I want to do that on my leader? Because I think it's on 3 dice. Now, I'll do it on my leader, because I don't want to make anyone super powerful and then see them die. So I'll put this one here, and that costs me another point of glory. That's +1 dice to his range 1 or 2. He's got a range 2 weapons, so he's now 3 dice. And without further ado, are you going to do any actions? Alright, sir. So that's my turn 1, turn 2, first activation, my second round done. It's now you, my good sir.
So, Ushgar will attack the chicken leg man.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, Gnarl will attack.
Okay.
From here. He's got +2 dice to his first attack action made by the fighter in the next activation. So he gets 4 dice and he's looking for swords.
Okay. 4 dice, that's just wrong.
So I got 2 swords out of that.
Uh-oh. Alright, so I have got... So I need a critical, basically. Otherwise, I'm dead. No, so you have basically killed... You get 1 glory, sir?
I do, finally.
And he is dead. I lose all my my weapons. And he cannot be raised because he's not a Crypt Ghoul. He is a dead man. Or dead. Or an undead fiend. The cerebral assassin seems to be happy. He is spectating this battle. First blood for Grashrak's Despoilers. Well played. Are you going to play any power, sir?
You need to. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, he is pretty awesome.
No. I'm done.
Okay.
I pass.
So I'm also going to pass. And I'm going to start my second activation here. And I am going to... What am I going to do? I haven't used this lady here. And I want to try her out. But you've got him on guard, right?
Yep.
And he's got 2 wounds?
1 wound left.
He has 1 wound left. Interesting. I want to do the butcher because he's just awesome. But before I do that, have you moved him? Have you shot with him, or
I shot with him, but I didn't move him.
you shot with him but you didn't move him? That's interesting. In that case, what I'll do is I'm going to do a charge, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and that is a charge. I roll 3 dice, and I need swords basically. And you're on guard. Thank you, sir. I got nothing, so I fluffed that completely.
Yeah, that makes me feel a little better.
Right?
I'm not the only one fluffing.
All right, back to you, sir.
You no ploys, no.
No, I pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and add Baying Hatred. +1 damage to the first range 1 or range 2 attack action made by the friendly fighter in the next activation.
Oof! Love it. Love it. I'm passing. I got nothing to do.
I pass as well.
And it goes to you, sir. No, does it go to you? Yeah, it goes to you. It's your second activation, my good man.
Let's hit the guy with the hooks that's sitting on number 5.
So you're gonna shoot him.
No, I was going to shoot at the guy with the hooks.
Okay, so the butcher, basically the butcher inspired. Okay, so go for it. I've got 2 wounds.
And this is for 2 damage because of Baying
wow.
Hatred. So
Wow. That is pretty awesome.
No. Hold on.
Oh.
It has to be range 1 or range 2.
Yeah, it's range 1 or 2.
Yeah,
so you can charge, because if you shoot me there, I got a guy in supporting me, so you can move.
No, we'll just shoot at the woman.
So the woman's got 3 wounds. He's got 2 wounds. He's got 2 wounds.
Yep, but they come back to life and she doesn't. So.
Now what is it with you, the Wookiee and the serial assassin? Take out my Crypt Gold, please.
So we're gonna go at the woman.
Yeah.
And we got 2 dice looking for swords.
What happens to the woman?
Nothing. She's free.
She's free. Right,
She's a free lady.
We appreciate that. We appreciate you allowing her have that freedom so she can eat your flesh.
And I pass.
Okay.
You're up.
I'm also passing, to be honest. So here we go. It's now me. The butcher is going to charge. And he's going to go... Oh, and one thing we did do, sorry guys, just to let you know, is the reason why I put him is that you should be at -1 to attack with him. Because -1 dice from any agenda's fighter's attack action is a minimum of 1. So you should have rolled 1 dice, but you rolled 2 anyway, but you didn't hit. So we're just going to discount that anyway, okay? So that's fine. So as long as you're agenda to him, he takes away 1 of your attack actions, regardless of who you're attacking. That's what the Herald. Herald does. Okay, but it doesn't matter because the roll was fluffed, so we're all good. He's going 1, 2, and he's going to go for a charge. He rolls a 4 dice attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only does 1 damage, but he
That's all
has.
he needs.
You don't? Okay. And I get swords, criticals, or half circles. I got 3 criticals. There is no way. Yes.
Take another glory.
Blessed am I. These Crypt Ghouls, I'm loving them. Loving it. Alright, so there's no upgrades I'm going to play. There's nothing else I can play with my power cards, so it's all to you, sir.
Alright. I pass as far as play goes, so is it my...
It's you.
Okay. We both passed. So for my activation... We got charges there and charges there. The little woman's still good, though. She can still do her stuff. Alright, so Ushkar is going to attack the guy with the hooks.
Okay.
2 dice, looking for swords. 1 sword.
Okay, so the guy with the hooks is the butcher. He gets 1 dodge, basically. I need a dodge or a critical. I get neither, basically. So I get a point of damage. He's got 1 left. All right. I pass for all my actions. You pass as well.
I will actually play snare. Play this during hunter's attack action after it drives So we're going to drive him back from the successful.
Okay.
He gets dealt 1 more damage.
So he's dead. That's the point of glory, sir.
That guy.
Sickles.
Oh, sorry. Guy of Sickles. I do apologize. He is dead. The point with point of glory
Yay!
to you, my good man.
Glory
All right.
number 2.
All right, you're getting there. Taking out the little guys. So that's your first power. So I'm going to play one, which is this.
Sweet.
The Duke looks at the fallen butcher and casts Strident Summons.
Oh. Stand back.
Ooh.
2 enemy fighters are out of action, so my guys will inspire.
Oh, that's brutal. You've just flipped all your guys. This is getting interesting.
Well,
So,
pack my guys.
a friendly Crackmarrow makes a Ghoul call action. So I get to call him back from the dead as you've killed him. But this time around, I get to place him in a random area, anywhere I like, and I roll. So let me get my counter. Alright, let's do this. So I'm going to place him somewhere interesting. Because he charged, but now he's coming back alive. And he's going to be inspired. So let's put him over... I want to put him over here. And then I want to roll to see where he goes. So let's roll. I'm going to roll dice here. I get a critical, which puts him, well, I'm supposed to go over there, but I can't go into the occupied square, can I? So I guess I have to re-roll. Because it says direction an empty, the furthest empty hex from the scatter token. So the furthest empty hex will be here. Okay. Oh, from there. That's the furthest empty hex in that direction. It goes all the way over there. Sweet. Love it. That's that action. I just wanted to play that card because I've never played that card before. I live once again. All right. So, any more power actions to you, sir?
No.
All right. And then I will... You got no upgrades, so I'm just going to have my final turn in the second round phase. And actually, I would like to mark.
I got another ritual calendar on Felhook.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So, my final round. What am I going to do? This is very interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge, because I haven't seen the lady in action actually, and I actually do want to see her in action and do stuff. So I'm going to go, or do I get my leader in action and do it with him? He's not a quarry, is he? He's a hunter, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm just going to activate him. I'm going to go 1, 2, charge. So I've got Ranger 2. And I get, supposed to get 2 dice, but I get 3 dice because of heroic vision. He feels like he's a noble hero of old. And I need hammers, and I need criticals. And I get 1 critical, and I get 1 hammer. What is your defense, sir?
So Ushkar only rolls 1 dice, so I can't...
So critical will ignore this, but I won't ignore the damage roll. Yes, you're right.
So 3 damage.
Yes, sir.
So he's gone. You get a glory.
I am feeling the glory. All right, and that's now any power. I've got no power, my good sir. It's now back to you.
Me neither.
And then that ends the phase. You got one. You have your last phase, sir.
I got a last one here.
All right.
So my last activation here.
Yeah.
We are going to. Let's charge the Ripper. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Mine as well.
Oh.
So. Oh no, that's the wrong guy. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Not him. He doesn't want to charge. He wants to charge. Because he's got the spear that does more damage.
And he's got a Ranger 2 as well. Or Ranger 1.
Ranger 1.
Okay.
So he's got to roll 1 less dice against that dude, right?
Yes. 1 less attack action on him.
Alright, so he normally would get 3 now that he's inspired. He's only going to get 2 and he's looking for swords.
Yes, sir. Ooh, critical!
1 crit.
And he is against the Talon, the Master Talon. Can he dodge it for a crit? What have I got? No! How much damage do you do?
2.
1 point of glory. The Talon has been killed.
That is very good.
Alright, so Talon is gone.
So then I pass as far as it goes.
Let me check this out first.
And I get another ritual counter on...
Okay, so I'm going to... I
Oh
pass
no, he's dead, so he doesn't take ritual counters. Right?
No, but you would have gained loads of ritual counters if he was alive. But it's good to show players that, if he was alive, how many you would have had. It goes to me, and I'm going to charge the lady, Valric the Inspired. She's going to charge your Bestigor Spearman.
You don't have...
Oh, no.
Oh.
See, guys, see? I'm getting blood crazy here. I'm like, it's time to
The
kill.
zombies want to kill him. That's the end of the round, man.
So, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Did you score any
yes, I did.
objectives?
Yes, I did. Oh, no, you screwed me over big time. All right, so let's score this one, which was a good one. Score this in the end phase. If there are fewer surviving enemy fighters than there are enemies fighters out of action, and you have more out of action than you have. That's 2 glory. There we go. Score this in the end phase if 3 or more surviving friendly fighters are inspired. And you stop this one, which I'm going to... should I dump it? Yeah, I am going to dump it because I don't know what you're going to do there. I want to see what the 3 cards are. This is score this in end phase if all surviving friendly fighters are in enemy territory, or there are no enemy fighters in enemy territory. So if you didn't place him there, I would have got another 2 glory. So I'm going to... And for my power...
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway.
For my power, I'm going to dump everything. And I'm going to draw 3 objective cards.
I didn't score anything. I dumped everything I have.
You serious?
I'm going to redraw everything.
Oh, jeez. Before we start, actually, before it's the new phase, I do get muster, which is a free action. And basically, I'm going to bring him back alive, because I can. And I'm going to place him...
Wow.
Do you feel the power? Do you feel the power of the Grymwatch? We are the watchers of the mountain. Alright. Oh, that's what you think. It could be that I just play really well. No, only joking. I'm getting lucky. That's why you do best of 3. And to be fair, we were talking off camera. You did go for the nuclear strike.
Yeah,
And the nuclear strike, if it paid off, it would have been a totally different game. So, in all fairness...
So now it's just trying to keep one guy alive to go back and tell the story to...
The rest.
Everybody's
There you
family.
go. That's how the Wookiee rolls. All right, so we roll and see who basically gets to have the privilege of going first. And the general gets a critical and 1 full circle.
Your choice.
I would love to go first. I have the privilege of going first, and I shall do that with the 2. And I will.
See your 3 cards.
Let's see.
Mine or his?
All right. So I am going to do a charge with my lord. I'm going to go 1 square here, and I'm going to charge the general. So the cerebral assassin and the Wookiee are giggling. Here we go. I'm going to roll 3 dice, and I'm going to see what I get here on this charge. I need hammers, criticals, and I get 1 hammer. Can you dodge this? What have you got for your dodge? Well, you got 2 dodge. Wow. So you rolled 2 dice, basically. Is that him? Or no, he's only got 1.
He's only got 1.
All right. So you got to get a...
Dodge or crit here?
No. That's 3 points of damage.
And he dies. Another glory for you.
I feel in my glory. All right. And upgrades. My first upgrade is going to be Blood Thief. I'm going to give Blood Thief to the hook guy, the Royal Butcher. Yeah. That burns a glory. And that goes back to you, sir.
I will put Great Fortitude on Korsh the Inspired.
Okay.
For 1 of my glory.
I'm then going to put Grip of Madness on on Valeric. This is actually a really interesting upgrade. It's a reaction. After this fighter's move action, if this fighter is holding an objective, place a madness counter on this card. While there are one or more madness counters on this card, this fighter cannot be pushed at all. Remove all madness counters from this card. So if this basically ensures that she sits on objective and doesn't move whatsoever. So that burn one, I'll burn another one. There you go. So that's one glory burnt. And now it goes to you, sir.
I am going to put Cursed Flint on Korsh the Inspired because he's the only war guy, the only player that I have left on the game.
Okay.
It has Cleave. It pretty much does the exact thing as his short spear, but it has Cleave attached to it. So.
Okay. So I want to play Appalling Visage on the Herald, which is all the way on your corner there. Choose one friendly fighter and one adjacent enemy fighter. Push the chosen enemy fighter up to 2 hexes away from the chosen friendly fighter.
They have to be adjacent. You don't have
Oh, that's
anything
sorry.
that's adjacent
Oh,
to
so
it.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Versus. Okay, I'll do this one instead. Sorry. Pack Advance. Choose one or more friendly Crypt Ghouls and push each of the chosen fighters up to 2 hexes. Yes. Yes. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. So that's that power action done, and it goes back to you.
So I will Berserk Bellow.
Okay.
Choose an enemy fighter adjacent to a friendly fighter and push them 1 hex and up to 1 additional hex for each wound on the token of the friendly fighter.
Oh, vengeance is sweet.
So
One
how much damage does a hex do? Does
1.
a lethal?
Yeah, 1.
Okay, so then where does he go from there? Oh, he stays
He
there.
just stays there. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Have some sizzle, little skeleton.
I pass. So are you gonna do anything else?
No, I pass.
All right.
You're up.
It's now your action.
Oh, it's my action.
Yes.
I pass. Your turn.
Oh.
Oh, I passed my ploy page too, so if you want to play another ploy, do it now.
No, sir. I will take. Oh, you're passing your plot. Yes, I am going to do something. I'm going to do sitting target. The first action made by a friendly fighter. The next activation has +1 dice and ensnare. If the target has no move, or charge tokens. Cool. I'm going to do
Snare. Great. That's perfect.
that. So we're going to play this, and I'm going to activate him. And I'm going to charge. And I get +1 dice. So he gets 4 dice normally. He's on 5 dice now. Yeah, I'm just going to do 5 dice. I want to see this. I only get one hit. I got 1 sword. So you got your 2 dodge, my good man.
Yep.
And nothing. So you take 1 point of damage.
Any ploy cards?
You are ensnared.
So what does a snare do?
So, ensnare is pretty cool. If an action is noted having a snare, rolls of dodges cannot be success in the defense roll. So you got no defense.
Nice.
Alright, so
I just got crits.
So what ensnare does, it stops him from using any dodges, which means he's got no defense except for crits. This is huge. That's the end of my power action. I'm going to play Appalling Visage. Choose one friendly agendan enemy fighter and push the chosen enemy up to 2 hexes. So I'm going to push you up to 2 hexes. I'm just going to push you here. There you go. In your face. Alright, that's it. I'll play that. That's gone. That's gone.
Alright. My second activation?
Yes, sir.
Bones Back has 1 token.
1 wound.
damage.
Yeah, he's got 1 wound left, basically.
Alright, let's go that way with it then.
Oh my god.
Cursed Flint. Does he roll shields?
No,
he
just
rolls
dodge.
dodge too,
Yes,
so my cleave doesn't matter. We're still going to use the Curse Knife. Why not?
Okay.
3 dice looking for swords.
Oh!
3
3
crits.
hits! That
I couldn't
was
get that a lot earlier
glorious.
than that.
Oh!
1 damage.
Oh, and you get 1 glory, so he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, nice.
That's not good. That's very bad.
And then I don't have any ploys to play.
I don't have any gambits or powers left, so I'm out.
So you're up.
All right. This is our third phase, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You only
And
need
this is
7 more glory
To catch up. Just to catch up.
I'm going to. Oh no, I've already activated my leader, haven't I? Damn you, sir. Damn you well. All right, let me just check my missions. Scoreless immediately when an enemy fighter is taken out of action in my territory. That guy was taking action out of my territory, so I should have scored that one. So I'll score that real quick. Scores in the end phase. Scores immediately when you play your third or subsequent gambit, which I did in a single round. I didn't, so I don't score that. And finally, for my action, what am I going to do? You know what? I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that. I'm going to pass so I can draw 1 power card.
You got to ditch one to drop it.
Oh, I have to ditch one to draw one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because you can only have 3 in your hand.
I've got none in my hands.
Oh, then you're good. You can just draw.
That's what I thought. So, now is my power phase. Choose 1 enemy fighter that has 1 or more upgrades and is adjacent to 1 or more friendly fighters. The chosen fighter picks one of that fighter's upgrades and discards it. So I get to discard your card. This is for chosen fighter's play. That's you. You get to pick anything. No, you get to pick.
I get to pick?
Yeah.
First flint. We're not going to get rid of my extra wound.
All right. That's it. It's you now.
All right. I will attack Sir
Uh-oh.
Hoopalot.
Uh-oh. It's not good.
Looking for swords.
Oh, one more. Ooh. Ooh. Could this be a fluff?
Yep.
Yep. No,
Nothing.
Defense. It's now back to me. For my final action, it's going to be the lady. She's going to go 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. That's what she's going to do. And she has madness. So I'm going to put a madness token on her, which means she cannot be pushed until she moves again. I believe these are the madness tokens.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a madness token on her, on her card. There we go. It is now you, sir. We have left one to tell the tale of the Grymwatch. Spread the word, let more foul villains and heroes come, so we may eat and feast on their flesh at the royal banquet. Uh-oh.
He can't kill anybody, so he's just going to move here.
What have you done? You have defied me, my good sir.
And he's going to live to go home and tell all their families that they died valiantly against some evil, ugly, green dudes.
Cannibals. All right, good game, sir. The victory point scores the end phase if your warband holds more objectives in enemy territory, which I don't. Scores immediately when you play your third square gambit card in a single. It's a gambit card. It's an upgrade card as well. So in the single round, and I did do that. So there you go. So I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 glory points.
I got 1 for hold objective 3, which puts me at 5.
Well played, sir. Well played. So thanks to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the push it at 6.
No, I
basically.
added the 5
Oh.
already.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was a bit of a brutal game. The Wookiee basically went for the nuclear option.
I did.
And went to cut the head of the snake, basically. And
I
if he had killed my leader, or if he had killed him and my leader at the same turn, either or, it would have been a huge turnaround. Because these are my beat sticks, basically. Was it the wrong move? I don't think it was.
Well, it was the matter of I went for your leader first because he had that Sarlacc pit behind him. So I charged
which
him
I did not see whatsoever.
to try to push him into it, and that would have killed him first turn. And
That was
then
huge.
when that failed, then I failed 3 more attempts to kill Chicken Leg Man over there. And
Griswold. Yep.
Yeah, it's Griswold. And that's when at that point, Draknar dropped, Fellhoof dropped, and yeah, I was...
I think the danger was, and I must give credit, I set the ball up really well. I must set up my troops really well, a warband, because what happened was you have to come to me, and if you had charged any of these, if you had charged this guy here, I would have got 2 support. and for you to go for my leader, put you in that huge risk area, because if you had fluffed it, I would have been able to hit back with 2 extra support off the bat, and that's huge because that allows me to have hammers, crits, half moons, and full circles. So there are 4 symbols on the dice that will allow me for a success, which was huge. So although it makes sense, it's something that I would have probably done as well. It was either me or you, and if you fluffed it, which sadly you did, and you had to reroll as well. So it's not like you didn't play it like a pair. You went in, you said, okay, I need to reroll, and you just fluffed it and got unlucky, and that enabled me to hang in the game, and then the game flipped. As soon as I took your leader out, and then I was like, why is he throwing his leader in? This guy's insane. But I understood what you're doing. You're trying to take Griswold and the rest out, basically. And in fairness, he did put 2 wounds on him. It's just the rest of the warband were not able to take anyone out. Yep. And that led to me basically eventually slowly dominating the board. But I want you to remember that this is usually done the best in threes, and he fluffed a lot of his rolls. I rolled 3 criticals when I needed to roll 3 criticals. So I was getting hits after hits, and he was fluffing his damage after that. So one thing to remember in the Beastgrave is it is a best of 3 game. The next game I may fluff my rolls, and he may basically get victory over me. And then what counts is the last game. Once we both pair up basically once again. But we will be doing best of 3 soon. We just want to give you a taster of these warbands and see what they do. I want to thank the Wookiee for being a gentleman, for taking the brutality,
brutal beating.
But you know what?
It was fun.
It will go back and forth, and in these games, it will go back and forth. And I'm just getting very blessed and lucky that I'm the one giving out the brutality.
Lessons learned.
I got a bit of a feeling that the Wookiee's going to come back with some vengeance, and I'm going to get the taste of the end of the stick in my end. And that's the great thing about Beastgrave. It will happen. We will have fun. The Wookiee will give me some brutality as well. That's why we love the game, because it is an ebb and flow game. And when you do the best of 3s, it can go anywhere. So I'm not counting myself super lucky here, because I know if I played in the best of 3, it's very difficult, because this is a dice game, and these dice can go to one extreme or to the other extreme, and that's why it's best of 3. Basically. Well played, sir.
Well played.
And we will see you guys in the next Underworlds battle.
Don't forget to click all the buttons. We'll see you next time.